A night I'll never forget. The man in the gold truck. I was 18 at the time, living with my boyfriend and my roommate in a quiet apartment complex that never truly felt safe at night. That evening, the place was mine alone. My roommate was staying at her boyfriend's place, and I had the rare luxury of a night off from work. My boyfriend wasn't home either. I didn't mind. I was used to being independent, and besides, the apartment was locked. The dogs were with me, and everything felt ordinary. Or at least, it should have. We had been running low on weed, and the plugs in our town were infamously inconsistent. That night, my boyfriend gave me the number of a new guy to buy from. Nothing unusual. I'd done this plenty of times before, and I wasn't nervous about it. Around midnight, I texted the dealer. Almost immediately, he replied, "About to head your way." Since no one could get into the complex without a key card or passcode, I told him I'd meet him at the mailboxes near the leasing office. That way, he could pull up, hand me what I needed, and leave. Simple. I slipped on a hoodie, locked the door behind me, and made my way down the dimly lit walkway. The night was quiet, unnervingly quiet. The kind of silence where every sound feels magnified. My footsteps echoed against the concrete. The air was cool, damp, with that faint metallic scent of wet pavement. I reached the row of metal mailboxes and leaned against the gate, scrolling aimlessly through Reddit while I waited. The glow of my phone screen was the only light on my face. That's when I heard it. The squeakiest, groaning engine you could imagine. I looked up to see an old, gold Chevy truck pulling through the gate. At first, I assumed it was my guy. But then, without warning, the truck's headlights flicked off, and it pulled into the parking spot closest to me. I froze, staring for just a second before lowering my eyes back to my phone. My gut twisted. Something about this felt wrong. The truck just sat there, its engine humming low, as if it were waiting. I pretended not to notice. I tapped my screen harder than necessary, scrolling as if I were deeply absorbed, while every nerve in my body screamed at me to leave. And then I heard it, the faint electric whine of a window rolling down. I glanced up. The man inside was staring directly at me, wide, unblinking eyes. His face twisted into something between a grin and a grimace. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking into me. I snapped my eyes back to my phone, pretending to be unfazed. But then I noticed his lips moving. He was murmuring to himself, words I couldn't make out, but the rhythm of them chilled me more than the silence. That was it. My heart started pounding. This wasn't the guy I was supposed to meet. This was something else. I hit the call button and brought the phone to my ear. My friend Ashley picked up. I kept my voice casual, fake cheerful. I didn't want him to know I was panicking. "Hey, Ash." "Yeah." "How's your mom?" "Oh, that's so crazy." Meanwhile, I was walking, slowly, carefully, toward the gate I had come through, but my hand was slick with sweat. I pushed through the gate latch, my phone pressed to my cheek like a lifeline. That's when I heard it, the sharp slam of a car door. The sound ripped through me like ice water. I turned my head. The man had stepped out of the truck. He was walking toward me. His pace was deliberate, slow but steady. Ashley, I whispered into the phone, my voice trembling. He's following me. I swear to God, this guy is following me. She laughed nervously, thinking I was joking. But I didn't have time to convince her, because when I looked again, the distance between us had shrunk. He was closer, much closer. I whispered to myself, almost too soft for the phone to catch, "I'm going to run for it." And then I did. I sprinted across the grass, cutting between the dim pools of light from the street lamps, my breath tearing through my throat. Behind me, I could hear him, heavy footsteps, faster now, chasing. I risked a glance over my shoulder. He was running too, arms stretched out, palms open, as if reaching for me, or maybe mocking me. His expression was wild, his mouth still moving, muttering words I couldn't hear. I didn't stop. I ran until my unit came into sight. I fumbled with the lock, shoved the door open, and slammed it shut behind me, twisting the deadbolt so hard it squealed. The dogs barked upstairs, sensing my panic. I bolted up the steps into my room, dragging the dogs in with me. I locked the bedroom door, heart hammering, and collapsed against the wall. Only then did I hang up on Ashley and call my boyfriend, sobbing as I told him everything. He immediately called the dealer back, furious, explaining what had just happened. But by then, it didn't matter. The man in the gold truck was gone. That night, I couldn't shake the feeling of his eyes. Wide, unblinking, unhinged. What was he doing there? Why me? I still don't know. But I do know this. The kitchen knife I grabbed that night never left my car. It's still there, a silent reminder that danger can come out of nowhere. And sometimes, the scariest monsters don't haunt your house. They wait outside. Subscribe to Mr. Shadow Whisperer